Hi, welcome back, it's Susan. I've made this gorgeous Christmas card. I'm going to show you how I've made it. So first up, what I've used is the Scallop Stack Circles. Absolutely love these dies. You can see the pin detail on that scallop. Just beautiful. I've used the largest one and that's about 5 5/8 diameter. That set is £8. Love them. Going on, I've used the Scallop Stack Squares as my mat, and you can see there those pin details on that paper, just beautiful. Again, the set is £8. The largest one I've used is 5 3/4 squared. Moving on to the new Bauble Overlays, I've used the largest one of that as well, and this overlay set is £7.99. So versatile. Going on to the Festive Reindeers, again you've got 6 reindeers, the extra antlers in that set, stitch detailing, the markings on the fur, and they're £7.99. Then I've used the Slatted Circles. I've used the largest one, which is the outer, and then the slat to get this detail in. The Slatted Circles are £8.49. Such a bargain, these dies, absolutely. And I've cut that one out twice to make my design. Then going on, last but not least, it's the present overlays. This set is £8.99 and I've just used it for the bow. Again, versatile set. Use those with the slatted squares for that overlay to make a present. £8.99. Of course, you know it's from Craftaddictionuk. Use my coupon code susan5 for an extra 5% off. It really helps me to help Steve with the discount. So I'm going to build this up. So this is my plan with the design, is to put the circle on top of that snowflake paper. Well, it's card. And that card, it was in a pad, a 12 by 12 pad, which I got from the works, a good few years ago. So just placing that down with the wet glue, and you know I'm using the Precision Glue Press by My Sweet Petunia. Getting that bauble, and I've cut that out twice. I'm going to stack that. And you can see how that glue press makes gluing so easy. Just getting that all lined up. The Nuvo Deluxe glue is a quick grab glue as well. So with my circles on the slats, I'm going to offset them to make the lattice effect. So again, just popping glue around the edge. You don't put it in that centre, there's no need to. Lining those up to get that effect. I just love doing this effect with those slatted dies. And then with the centre from the bauble, with the pattern card, I'm going to use that as a backing. So just bringing in, and I'm just trying my layout. Always keep having a look just to make sure that you're going to get it right. I've cut a tree out, and this was just out of a non-branded set. So I'm going to tuck that in the side. Just making sure it fits right. Getting the glue. And I'm just going to put glue down the spine of that tree. Making sure it's in the right position. Always keep checking. Then I've got my die cuts ready. I'm going to stack the reindeers. So I've cut 2 out of each. Just doing those little beads of glue. And then lining it up. Quick and easy. Doing the same on this one. I love how we've got 6 different reindeers in that set. And you've got those extra antlers, which, like I said, you could use it as coral. You can use them as grasses. Fill your foliage in with them. They just don't have to be antlers. You're only limited by your imagination. And I'm just poking those ears out because they do come out a little way for extra dimension. So just having a look how I'd like to place these inside that bauble. Always checking. And I'm liking that. I've got some black scrap and I just want to put some of this at the back of the eye. So again, just a couple of beads of glue and placing on that black card. And I think that just finishes these off. Yeah, lovely. So gluing the first reindeer down. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for my consistent followers. I do appreciate you commenting and making suggestions, asking questions. I really do love interacting with you, and I do appreciate you using my affiliate coupon code. It really does make a difference to me, so thank you so much. Also, if you'd like to join my Facebook group, it's called Susan Creates. It's a private group. You can add any of your makes. We're very friendly. We're very supportive. Yeah, just check it out. It's called Susan Creates. And I'd love to see you there. So this is starting all to come together. Just popping that bauble on the top. Now with the piece that came out of the bauble, I'm going to use it as a backing. So I'm going to just have that blue with the white snowflakes just popping through a little bit at the back. It's not extra prominent, but it's just that hint of colouring. And I'm thinking the best way to do it is just run a bead of glue around that edge. And while I'm doing this, when I've popped that backing on, I did think this would be lovely. Even at this size, because it is quite sizable, you could have these hanging on your Christmas tree. How pretty would that look? So I've got the bow and I need a sentiment. So this sentiment set is by Apple Blossom and it's a curved sentiment set, but I cut mine for my own purpose and it makes it more versatile. So this is only half of this sentiment. I'm just checking which orientation I'd like it to go in, and I'm going to have it on that tilt. So get in the misty. Going to place everything in, but before I make that commitment, I just want to check everything is going to be in the right place. I'm always checking, picking it up with that door. And I've got Versafine Clay and it's in Twilight. But before I do it onto my card, I'm going to do it on a piece of scrap just to have a look of the colouring. I just didn't want to do black onto this card. And looking at that, that's going to be perfect. So just checking that sentiment again. And I'm going to do it. So light stamping and gentle presses. And that's done. And I'm just having a look. Getting my base card, and you know my base cards are always, well, nearly always 7x7. But if you wanted to make a smaller card, just go down in size with the bauble and down in size with the reindeers. So this is coming together. I'm going to put some double-sided foam pads onto that bow. Not all over, just in the wider areas, just for support, and one in the centre. So taking the backings off. Decided that I'm not going to put one in that centre. I'm going to glue that down. So getting a piece of scrap, popping some glue on it, I can just tuck that underneath and that's done. Now for my centres, I had a look of the hot glue glitter beads I made, and I've just got one left in this blue glitter colour, so that's what I'm going to use. And just glue that down with the glue as well. Just popping a bit more glue on. And that just coordinates lovely with that. You can just see that glint of glitter. Now I'm thinking of putting some glitter on the Christmas tree as well, but I'm not sure at this moment. I'm going to glue it down onto my base card. Everything I've used will be in the description, so press the More button. You'll find the links to Craftaddictionuk, and I'll leave everything I've used in that description. And please remember to use the discount code. It's my affiliate code, susan5. Also, I do want to say that we do have a lot of items out of stock at the minute, but they will be coming back in next week at some time. So press the item, even if it says out of stock, and then there's a button. If you scroll down, there's a button and you can be notified when they come back in. But I will put a post on to say that the stock's arrived anyway for you. Deciding I am going to put some glitter on. So using a glue pen, I've got the Nuvo Ice White Pure Sheen glitter. I'm just going to pop a bit of that onto that tree. And give it a tap. Now you can't see this. Well, I don't think you can, but this glitter is absolutely beautiful. I'm not a bold glitter person myself, but this glitter, the ice white, is just stunning and subtle in the light. It's really pretty. So that's my card. If you've liked it, like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks so much for watching.